Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby!
And incomplete to open things up.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
2nd and 10.
Let's go, D.
No, 66.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Here we go. Mike 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you, son.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Now Brady. This is caught, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Michael Irvin from 19 yards away. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Right there.
Round 80. Round 80.
So we got man. Mike's back.
50.
On 1st down, Brady. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught.
You get nothing. I like it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 66 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Brady. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brady now on first down. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Mike, 54. You go night-night. Time to go night-night. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. That's what you got. What you got, Heavy?
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Give me some.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, go 66.
Mike, 54.
Here's Brady to throw.
Today you are. Not today.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dalton Schultz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, baby.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Give me that ball, defense.
Throwing now is Brady. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Check me out. Check me out. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash.
72. Kill.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defensively, it was none other than Mean Joe Green making the tackle. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge. Alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll run with Cook. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Now Folk for the extra point. On top by a penny. It's 14-13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Brady now on 1st down. That ball caught. Hits the playmaker, Michael Irvin. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Buying time to his left. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Watch twist. Twist.
Now Brady escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Flushed out right. He'll get it to Irvin, right side complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost.
Be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Wait, 20. Check, watch 54. Regular.
Let's go. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Time to go, night.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady now to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. He runs. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Here's Brady.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It got his man. Complete.
Bring in the second string.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3 from the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Under 10. Alert.
Hey, alert 3.
53 lead now.
Joker. Watch it.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. The former Cowboy, Deion Sanders, in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, let's get there. Hey, Alabama. Check 13.
From the 29, Brady flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We got 4.
Check me too. Let's go.
On first down, it's Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Safe. You go tight. You got tight. Check it. Reload.
Back to the ground, Cook. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
49, check 49, check 49. Watch the shit. Check it. Watch the shit. Hey, 72.
They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Mike's 54.
To throw, it's Brady. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run on first down. Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Get ready. Get ready. Shoot. Alert. Shoot. Kill. Cover.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Busts through the tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd down, Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Check safety. Check safety. Alpha. Switch. Check your hot read.
They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 29, and he will take this down to the 10-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no, not for the quarter.
Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help. No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Ed Too Tall Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
54, right there. 54.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Brady got to have this one. Escaping the... And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
You can't block me.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. He's at the 40.
Always
the
a pleasure.
20. 10, 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Watch the run. They're running it. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, here.
Brady going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check 99. Check 99.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Now he's forced out right. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I'm coming after you.
To throw is Brady. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Frank Wycheck punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Anderson on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brady going to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Yo, no bullshit, big dog. I 100% appreciate you seeing this game through, though. Like,
Out
for
is the
real.
kickoff unit as
I
they
would
run
have been
up and
quit.
send this one away.
But that boy Tolbert? Yeesh. Yeesh.
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Let's go. Wait, that line 20. Jacket, reload. 54. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Mike,
That one looks like he'll throw here.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
I need to
A
see them
big
yards because
offensive
Tolbert had
explosion
numbers.
helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
had to
You've
show
been
him a
watching the
highlight.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Cook's numbers look horrid on the low. But 6 receptions for 200? Numbers. 3 receptions for 83? Not bad. How many tugs do you got? 5 TDs, so what's that? Over at 3. Balled out. Oh damn, he had 2 more yards over CD. Yeah, I'm liking them numbers.